Encouraging positivity and an end to violence in the city of Atlanta, a local organization is at the forefront calling for 60 days of peace, power, and purpose, while also bringing education and resources. So joining me now is Mr. Ernest Bojack Williams and Litisha Beaty from Grandma's House Community Resource Center, the nonprofit right here transforming lives in the city of Atlanta.
So it's a 501c3 organization off the Joseph B. Boone community, the Dixie Hill, Central Road community. We opened early part of the year. We started with male empowerment classes on Tuesdays from 8 to 18. We was doing the female empowerment class Tuesdays, on Thursdays, 8 to 18. But I decided to take, once we got through the summer, I decided to take the male classes to the streets because I felt like what we're doing, we needed to get in the community and get more visible. So I wanted to get outside that building because I feel like we need to have a broader reach. And
for people who don't know who you are, what are you all doing?
We're here in the community right now with Safe 60. We bringing nonviolence and we preaching just no killing. Can we get away from just killing each other, being mad at each other, and can we get back to being a village where we can grow? I started by my grandmama Bertha Williams because she was a community activist. And so grandmamas is what's missing on the west side of Atlanta. You know, when we had that grandmama, we was family.
That's right.
And so we got to bring that touch of grandmama, that touch of that grandmama back to our communities where we loved each other, where we got along with each other, where we fellowship with each other, but where we had an open door with each other and we knew our neighbors. And that's what grandmama stood from. So we want to get that feel back.
And you're from that neighborhood too.
I am.
Talk to me about that growing up there.
So I grew up in the Dixie Hill community. Went to Walter White Elementary School. I went to Turner High. They closed it. They sent me to Frederick Douglass. I played recreation football at Anderson Park Elementary School. I mean Elementary Park. It was the park. I think it's called John Rambo Park now.
What's changed from when you were growing up till now, especially when we're talking about the youth and safety and everything? What's the biggest change you've seen?
The number one change I've seen from when I was a kid to now is these kids not engaged in the communities no more. I feel like when I was growing up, we was youth. We was more active in the communities. We had playgrounds. We had basketball goals in the community. We played throw-up tackle at the cemetery at Lincoln. The community centers were cheap to go be involved in the play. You know, I feel like these community centers are hard to get in for these kids in the community, so they don't go in the community. They have their peaks, but we was able to go play in the community, run through the woods in the community, go up to Anderson Park swimming pool, go to a swimming pool. We was able to play basketball, football, baseball, but we played against other communities. Like our community outside of being organized, we may go up to Troy Street and play flag football against Troy Street. Or we might go to the West End. And it was just a collective of the young kids that was growing up in the community.
They had community.
We had community.
I love that. Ms. Litisha, I want to bring you in on this conversation because that community, it is, like you said, it is needed right now more than ever for our youth, for people who are not youth, for the parents, for everyone. So what is Grandma's House doing to bring that community back to the A?
So what we're doing is going into the community, giving hope. Giving hope, bringing back dreams, let them know that it's okay to dream, it's okay. I feel like when we go out into the community, it makes them feel like somebody is gonna come save and protect us. So who else other than myself and Bojack being a part of that community? I won't be long, but I had my first pregnancy in that community, so I was on the other side with the violence. But then life had this series of things happening, and I said, in order to be the change that you want to see, we got to get out there. Ain't nobody coming to save us, and we know firsthand to what trauma is like. We understand and we can relate to what people are going through, so we have to take what we have and go into the community to be able to save our kids. But not only just our kids, because when the kids come out, we reaching out to the parents too, giving them hope to a sense of relief of peace and protection. Again, to give them hope, because a lot of people stop dreaming and they scared. A lot of people are scared and they have given up. And so again, we coming out, people that you can relate to, reach out to, again, to give them hope.
Can you talk to me about that trauma, what you're seeing in the communities, and like what you all are doing to physically go in there and say, okay, let's stop this right now? Are there services, any examples that you can give me a little bit?
Okay.
Just something, a personal story maybe.
One or two personal stories. We was coming out of Dix Hill where we was speaking to the kids, and we wanted to make it a safe community, so we go out there, speak to the kids, bring experiences to the kids. And we was talking about how our goal is to make it safe enough so you at least be safe enough to go and play on the playground in the community without your parent worrying about, is my child gonna make it back in the night, home in the night? And so as I was walking to my car, a little kid came with me. He followed me to the car. He said, I wanna talk to you, I wanna talk to you. So at this point, it was me and Director Walker from Mayor Office of Violence Reduction. They be with us. So we was walking to the car. He said, I wanna talk to you. And I'm like, okay, I stopped. So I'm listening, like, what's up? I'm thinking I'm giving him probably between 8 to 10 or 7 to 10. And he said, you know, when you were saying that the parents are worried if we make it back in, he said, me and my little cousin was outside and my little cousin got shot. He got shot in the chest, he got killed. And I was just like, stuck. And he was like, I got bullet fragments in me. So he went to showing me his bullet fragment. And this a baby. And I was saying to myself, I'm not doing enough. Like, I feel responsible because I feel like, you know, like our communities, and I said, these are our kids. Like, we go in these communities, our communities don't even have cameras, you know, to watch our kids in the community. Then we had another story. I had another emphasis come. We was in Ethel Ridge this week, and we was going to another location, but after I heard about the young lady who got killed over there this week, I said, we need to be in Ethel Ridge. And I'm out, and once again, the kids was talking, and the kids was telling me how at night they get on the floor. And I'm like, what you mean? Y'all getting on the floor? They was like, yeah, we get on the floor at night because of the gunshots. They was like, they shooting every night, and they shooting through people's apartments, so most of the time these parents are telling their kids to get on the floor at night. And I'm like, Lord Jesus, like, we shouldn't be living like this in our communities, because these are our kids. So we've been getting those type stories, like, you know, and you got to be, and these are our kids, these are our babies, and I'm like, and the parents are frustrated because they feel like help is not coming. They was like, I had a parent tell me, she was like, who do I contact? She said, every time I reach out, I'm getting voicemails, answer machines. And I was like, they was frustrated. It's like when we first got out there, like we was attacked. And I was like, no. And they were like, people come out here all the time talking about it's just a show. If somebody alone got killed, they showing up, or if an incident's coming, you got a lot of groups show up. And I was like, no, that's not true. You know, I grew up on this side of town, right? I'm one of you guys, but people are frustrated. The parents are frustrated.
They want to see the change.
They want to see the change. We need, you know,
and that's why you guys are coming in.
That's why we coming in, so we can lead the charge. We can be I think we can be the medium between them and hope.
Ooh, that's powerful.
And I think that's what we lead now. We got to make it safe. I think what we need to do collectively, my life, I'm giving my life right now.
It's okay.
Oh, wow.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people share that frustration, especially when you're talking about little kids. We talk about it on the news every single day.
We need people to come out and just see what we're going through. You know, like, I don't want your money. I need you to show up.
Oh, wow.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it gets a whole lot personal out there, especially when you hear the kids. Again, it's a little deeper for me, a little personal for me between the kids and the parents, because I'm the parent of 8 kids, and so I knew what it was like for help not coming, hope not coming, reaching out to organizations, and we can't help because you got a number amount of kids, you got too many boys, you got too many girls, your family size too big, we cannot help. And so going out there, being available for people, you know, somebody that you can reach if you having a crisis, because money is needed, but it ain't always about money.
It's not about the money.
Somebody just need somebody to listen to them. Everybody don't need a handout. Somebody just need a hand up. So
it's not about the money.
That's what we doing, encouraging, uplifting, again, giving people hope to believe the dream again, to know that you can get on the other side of this, but you would never know that if you don't have a Bo, if you don't have a Tish. And with more people standing behind us, it's gonna give even more hope to build and to change our community, because nobody is coming to save us. It's that we gonna have to get out there and do it. And when me and Bo first started, when it first came to Bo, we was thinking about, he was saying he wanted to name each room as a positive leader in the community, but we couldn't get no further than Coretta Scott King, Coretta, and some other people. And I was like, Bo, and we hadn't even started. He was just thinking of, he had the building, he was thinking of the names, the rooms, and I was like, what if we are the next people? No, maybe it haven't been nobody, because maybe it's us that's gonna be the next name to go out here and make a difference in our community.
It's that hope.
Yeah.
I want to thank you all so much. I mean, this was a powerful conversation. It really was. What you all are doing
Because I don't went crybaby on news.
Hey, but you know what? You're sharing the frustration that so many people are sharing.
Yeah.
They're saying, help us.
Yeah.
Y'all are doing the work. Before we go, because I'm getting the wrap, is there a website or Instagram where people can find you all?
Yeah, we got
Facebook, anything like that?
Yeah, we got IG is Grandmama House on Instagram, and we have Grandmama House on Facebook.
Okay.
And you can follow us through my personal Facebook, Bojack. It's on the Bojack, our personal, and you update on a lot of things.
All right.
And we just need support. So we just need, so what I'm crying out for is, I want black men to show up.
Yeah.
Like, women, y'all don't deal enough for us, but we need black males to show up in our communities.
The call to action.
We need, like, it's no more time to be sitting back waiting. What are we waiting on?
The time is now.
Like, I'm just so frustrated because I'm seeing us, and I know so many of us who grew up on this side of town who are ashamed of where they grew up.
Yeah.
Like, we've been like 7 straight stops with no incidents. Like, we ain't had no arguments, no incidents, the community buying into it. But we need men to show up.
That's right.
You know, they're not showing up. We doing everything we can do. I don't want your money. We need your presence. You know, because if these young males see enough, then they won't think about having to join a gang. You know, they think, like, these young males think walking around with a gun at 12, 13, smoking blunts, cool. You know, and they think it's like they need men to see how men carry themselves. Like, because these women, they can only do so much when the male get older. And right now, these women can't handle these kids at 12, 13. They smoking weed.
It takes both.
We can be mentors.
Mentors.
Like, we don't have to be no daddies, no uncles. We can just show up and be mentors, you know. And if you get attached enough with one, you want to see him grow. Thank you.
I appreciate the passion.
Thank you.
We're going to put more information on this on 11alive.com. Y'all are doing the work. We appreciate you.